God created man to be in his image, and that's in Genesis 1:27. He created man to be with him. And by being with God in Genesis 1:28, we have the blessing of being fruitful, increasing in number, and ruling over everything. And then Satan came, and he separated. Satan came and he separated man from God. And in Revelations 2:9, it says, Revelations 12:9, it says, the great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. And he made us sin against God, and that's in Genesis 3:1-6. And sin is when we have disbelief against God, and that's how we were separated from God. And that's in Isaiah 59:2. And so because we were separated from God, we have the 6 states of non-believer. And the first one is child of Satan. In John 8:44, it says, Satan is a liar and a murderer. And that's how we begin doing idol worship, because we're separated from God and we want to find happiness through other things. And that's in Exodus 24. And we have mental suffering. And mental suffering leads to physical suffering. And we could see that in Acts 8:4-8. And we go to hell because we sinned and we're deceived by Satan and we're separated from God. And that's in Hebrews 9:27. It says, just as people are destined to die once, and after that to face judgment. So that goes on to our future generation. So the problem our parents have, we have, and our children have, that's in Exodus 25. it says, "You shall not bow down to them or worship them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the parents to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me." So, Jesus Christ came down to earth because he loved us so much. He came as the true prophet. In John 14:6, it says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." And he came as the true priest. In Mark 10:45, it says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." And he came as the true king. In 1 John 3:8, it says, "The one who does what is sinful is of the devil, because the devil has been sinning from the beginning. The reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the devil's work." And so if we accept Jesus Christ in our hearts and believe that he came as the true prophet, priest, and king, we become child of God. And that's in John 1:12. It says, "Yet to all who received him, to those who believe in his name, he gave the right to become children of God." And we have our second blessing, which is the filling of the Holy Spirit. And that's in John 14:26-27. And we have answers to prayer. And that's in John 15:7. It says, "If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you." And then we have angels ministering, which is in Hebrews 1:14. And Hebrews 1:14 says, "Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation?" And we have authority over Satan. That's in Luke 10:19. Luke 10:19 says, "I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you." And we can go to heaven. We have the citizenship of heaven. And that's in Philippians 3:20. And then our blessing of saving other people, not to keep this blessing for ourselves, but to other people too. World evangelization. That's in Acts 1:8. So it's important to accept Jesus Christ in our hearts, because Jesus Christ is the only way out of all these problems. And yeah.